guys, 301 here, and welcome to my live reaction and review to Haikyuu Chapter 286, Threat, open brackets, Trust. Alright guys, so last week, Inarizaki have got match point. It's Kageyama's serve. The pressure is on. Last week's chapter was called The Birth of the Quiet King. We also saw Tanaka finally take that leap off the cliff and land on the other side with an extreme straight. We had a lot of great things last week, a lot of hype, super awesome chapter. What's going to happen this week? It was a pretty hype chapter, so they got to meet it, at least equal it, or better it this week. Let's get straight into it, guys. I'm excited. I know you guys are. Let's do this. I know there's no need for it, but I still do want to protect the back of my head. So we got Kageyama there getting ready to serve. We got Hinata just like freaking out a little bit. Haikyuu chapter 286, Threat. How will Kageyama serve fare in the face of Inarizaki's match point? Alright, so we got a long translation note here. Give me a second. I'm just going to zoom in so I can see it. Okay. The kanji for the chapter title says threat, but the furigana instructs readers to read it as shinrai, the word for trust, as opposed to kyohaku, which is how the word for threat usually sounds, should be read. This is to convey that Kageyama's actions give pressure to his teammates as if they're being threatened to do it or else, but also that Kageyama trusts them so very much. Okay, so that explains why it's set up like that. Okay, so we got Kageyama setting up for his serve. We got Hinata doing like freaking out. So we got Kageyama serve, bang. Is this guy for real? Think he's just a first year like us? What goal? What focus? So we got some chanting, nice, Tobio, push it, Tobio. Yeah, all those. Kageyama Tobio gives it his all and delivers a service ace, pulling the points back to even. Ooh! Alright. It's 24 all. We're back to even. That's awesome. Is he really just a high school student? This match truly is a showdown of killer serves. Oh, this is getting good. This is good and good. He gets a service ace on Inarizaki. That's huge. That is massive. Huh? I don't get it. It's so freaking amazing. I'm starting to get pissed off. I love the guy. So we got this. We've had this couple in the audience this entire match that are just kind of based commentary. I love it. It's just like the guy's awesome. And so we got Kageyama, second serve. We got the guys of Inarizaki going, bring it on! So Kageyama's gone up, bang! He's made the serve. Come off right. So it's showing it's hit right here. Huh? So, wow. Today, this guy is just front. So it's like, it was like a fake. So it was like, it looks like he put backspin on it or something like that. Okay. So it looks like they got, at the very last possible moment, Kageyama drops the ball straight down the front, as if he read the minds of the receivers who were bracing themselves. So we got a Nishinoya chance ball, bang. So to Kageyama, it's gone straight to Hinata, boom. And Hinata's got the spike down. The originates of the lightning speed quick attack, score straight from the center. Karasuna put Inazaki in checkmate now. Karasuna, high school match point. No way, we got a match point. Now this was a maximum speed center attack that didn't pull any punches in exploiting the opponent's momentary disorientation. Oh, dude, what a fucking play. Kageyama literally does like a, kind of like a backspin from what it looked like, which made the ball go and then just kind of drop, which basically put Inarizaki into a broken formation, giving Karasuno a chance ball, Nishinoya sets it up, and Kageyama goes for the straight attack, and boom, bang, smack it straight down. Oh, what a play, man! Like, this is awesome. This is getting good. Kageyama's starting to really come to the forefront now. This is nuts. How's Rizaki going to handle this? So we got Kageyama serve. It's his third serve. I think this is the most. Maybe Asashi got 3 serves from memory, maybe a couple of chapters ago, but that was about it. So bang, it's gone for another big serve. It's gone to a Jiro. He's received it. So we've got a nice. To be capable in both offense and defense. That's what it means to be an ace. This was yet again a formidable serve, but this time Inazaki get the ball up in the air. What would the crafty Miya Atsumu do next? We can't rule out the possibility of a dump attack. Alright, so they're expecting possibly a dump. So we've got Tanaka, Daichi, and Hinata there in the front line getting ready to block. So you got Miya Atsumu who's gone out for the set. Looks like he's gone for a quick attack. It looks like that's Daichi there who's kind of got the block off. Oh wait, no. Looks like the block's gotten through. Alright. Looks like not the block. The spike got through. Okay. They're saying for a Ginjima scores from the left. Now this was also a display of an excellent straight. I think we're at the point where most players are feeling the fatigue, but Atsumu-kun sure pulled off a splendid, beautiful set where he gave away absolutely nothing to the other side's blockers. Nice kill. Oh, I see. Alright. So this was like commentary in the square boxes as far as I can tell. This is from the commentators. The trickier Atsumu plays, the flashier it looks. However, you can't claim the title as the #1 high school setter if that's all you've got. Okay, fair enough. Same principle goes for Kageyama-kun's setup earlier when Tanaka-kun scored with his straight. The more everyone's attention is focused on the spiker, the brighter the eyes of the skillful setter will shine from the shadows. All right, so we obviously have literally 2 of the best setters in the nation opposing each other in Miya Atsumu and Kageyama. So, yeah, this is good, and we're starting to see why the setters are so good. Even when the late game has come to this, Atsumu-kun doesn't mess up even once. It's like he knows what Karasuno is thinking. He's such a genius. Man, it's so painful playing the same position as him. Kageyama's serves are pretty badass too. Damn. Wish I had talent like that. So these are like the guys who are on the bench for Karasuno. Someone once asked me, do you ever feel bitter over the fact that you're not a regular on the team and amongst your juniors there, and amongst your juniors there's a genius to boot? So we've got some squeaking. I never understood the exact definition of what it was to be a genius to begin with, but upon hearing the question I understood the general gist of what they were getting at. Every so often there will be someone who thinks that people like Atsumu were good from the get-go. But the thing is, okay, so we got the current rotation, which is for Inarizaki, we got Umini, Ojiru, and Miya Osamu in the back, Atsumu, Ginjima, and Suna in the front. For Karasuno, we got Samuwa or Daichi, Hinata, Tanaka in the front. We got Asashi, and then we got Nishinoya or Teshima, and Kageyama in the back. Which at the moment it's Nishinoya. Alright, going to continue on with it. If I practice something from 1 to 10 every day, then people like Atsumu would have done it from 1 to 20. Or they would have done the same 10 but in a more efficient or concentrated manner. They might also ask, instead of doing it 1 to 10, how about I try it from A to Z? What would happen then? Now that doesn't sound interesting. They're the kind of people who think about stuff like that. Okay, so they're basically explaining what a genius is. A genius is someone who thinks about the game. He or she thinks about the game. All right, how can I portray this? How can I do this better? How can I do this more conveniently, more easier, so it's less strain on me, less strain on other people, So they're constantly thinking how to better it by still getting the same results. Okay. Even if they fail, even if they are hated and get ostracized by others, no matter whether they're right or they're wrong, even if they subvert something the rest of us hold in high regard, they're the kind of people who can't sit still without giving it a go. Even if they start coughing up blood from their lungs, they're the kind of people who want to keep on running no matter what. So we've just got the match continuing on while the captain of Inarizaki is saying all this. There's going to be a lot of people in this world who will make you go, wow, I'll never be able to defeat them. And it's only natural that you think that they're amazing people. I think that to be able to keep charging ahead is a talent in and of itself. You can call people like them whatever you like. The term genius isn't exactly an insult. Okay. I like how that's explained. That's actually really good explanation. I like it. That said, to think that they were good from the get-go is to condemn yourself to a predetermined defeat without even playing in a match against them. And I also think it's very rude. Alright? So basically saying, look, yeah, they're a genius, and if you pretty much set up like, shit, I'm never going to be able to beat this guy because he's a genius, you know, it's kind of like saying to him, fuck you, I'm not even going to bother playing against you properly because you're going to beat me anyway. It's kind of an insult. Alright, so it looks like we're going back to the match. And Karasuno says this one too. Now this is a long rally. A rally of willpower. Which side shall conquer? Damn it, just 5 centimeters more. I should be able to go that high. Jump higher, come on, reach. So we've got Kageyama just trying to jump because Nishinoya received it, but it looks like it's going to end up a chance ball, seemingly. Wait, no. Kageyama's got it. Shit! Hinata's thrown the leg out. Bang! Got it back up again. And got it over. Okay. Oh, dude. Fucking Hinata, man. He's a beast. Saved it with his foot. What terrifying balance and gangsters Hinata show you has. Kageyama, thank you. So we got people. Karasuno has toiled to defend themselves against Inarizaki's break point. Damn it. I can't start getting worn out now. So Hinata's like, woo! Well, you can tell Hinata probably plays around with the ball on a regular basis. 26-25 to Karasuno. I know you didn't really mean it that way. Sorry for getting all serious about it. No, in this case, it's totally my bad for saying something so thoughtless. I'm doing some real mental gymnastics today. It's painful. Come on, complain. Like, huh? Complain? Why? I love it. You know, it's like, complain? Why? Give me the next one too. He's like, yay. You know, he's all happy and excited. It's like, I thought that Kageyama had nothing left to fear anymore. But it's not only your opponents who drive you to your limits. Alright, so Kageyama's starting to realize, wait, it's my teammates who's going to push me even more. And Hinata's the one who's going to do that. So we've got another current rotation thing. Looks like it's Tanaka's serve with Kageyama and Suki in the back. And we've got Hinata, Daichi, and Azumane at the front. For Karasuno, for Inarizai, we've got Suna, Ginjima, and Miya Atsumu on the front. And Osamu, or Jiro, and Umi, or Akaig in the back. Give me the next one too. Even if it's low or short or too close to the net. As long as the setter has given it their utmost, I'll take it all. I'm deeply moved, Shoryuken. Alright, so this comes from Miya Atsumu. So he's starting to get Miya Atsumu's respect as well. That's a pretty big thing. Inarizaki instantaneously breaks through. This goes for both schools, but the audacity they have to attack through the direct center when they're in a pinch is incredible. So it's 26 all. There are times where Atsumu's focus just snaps, but today it feels like his precision has been on the rise as the game goes on. So we've got some more chanting. Okay. I still do think, though, that monsters truly exist. Yeah, you're right. I think so too. The kind of monsters who love volleyball day after day. We meet them, sit on the same court as them, and battle against them with a net between us. I'm like a mortal who stumbled upon a monster's banquet. Lucky me. So that's the captain. So we got Miya Atsumu. Looks like it's his serve. The rotation system in a game of volleyball. We've got no other way but to get through this. So they got bring with it hope and despair in alternating spells. Silence. Silence in an imminent threat. Miya Atsumu serve. Chapter end. Whew. That was a solid chapter, guys. Alright, guys, so chapter 286 of Haikyuu was a damn good chapter. Alright, guys, this had a lot more talking and a lot more reading in it than the majority of chapters from last year. Like, that is huge, especially in the middle of the game. Like, that is a massive, massive thing. So I'm just clicking back to the start here. Basically, the chapter starts off with, it is Kageyama's serve, Inarizaki match point. And we got a massive translation note saying, explaining why it's called threat as well as trust. Right? So Kageyama goes up for the first serve, bang, gets a service ace, brings it back to level pegging. Second serve, Kage goes up, serves it once again, but instead of going for a full power, he seemingly puts backspin onto the ball, which causes the ball to go up and then boom, just drop. Right? Even on this page here, we get Coach Ukai basically go, wow, today this guy is just, he's freaking out about what Kageyama is doing at the moment. Obviously, he gets sent back over for a chance ball. They go up for a lightning quick with Hinata. Bang. Karasuno. Match point. Alright, so we got a match point. The originators of the lightning speed quick attack score straight from the center. That is a huge, huge moment. Now, Karasuno have match point against the number 2 seed. This is massive. Kageyama goes for his third serve. He ends up serving it straight to Ojudo, who actually manages to save it, sets it all up, and then everyone starts thinking, what's Miya Atsumu going to do? He goes up for a spike and gets the spike in, bringing it back to the level pegging. So at this point, we got a lot of commentary within this chapter as well. The commentator is kind of explaining the situation, saying, well, basically, the trickier that Atsumu plays, the more flashier it looks. However, you can't claim to be the best setter or the number 1 setter in high school if that's all you've got. And they're also basically talking about, they kind of have Miya Atsumu and Kageyama in the same level, right? So that's just showing you that Kageyama, who was maybe at the start of the match was below Miya Atsumu, he's now come up and they're talking about him on equal footing. So that is a massive thing for Kageyama. And the thing that I liked the most was they were saying that the more everyone's attention is focused on the spiker, so guys like Tanaka, Hinata, Asashi, Ojiro, all those guys, the brighter the eyes of the skillful setter will shine from the shadows. Alright? So they're saying the more that the spikers are all boom, flashy and bang, boom, 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 that means the better the setter is. The less you know the setter, the better. Basically what they're saying. Alright? So, and then we get a few pages where the captain of Inarizaki are talking about a genius. You know, what is it classified to be a genius within volleyball or sport in general? And everyone says, this guy is a genius of the sport. And he basically said, someone asked him once, what do you ever feel bitter over the fact that you're not a regular on the team and amongst your juniors there's a genius to boot. Alright, so basically saying you're not a regular, but also within your team you've got this young guy, this guy who's going to be longer than you, who's an absolute genius. He's a brilliant, right? And he basically said pretty much the way I looked at it was that if I practice something like 1 to 10, they will do it 1 to 20. Or they will do the same 10, but in a more efficient or concentrated manner. They might also ask, instead of doing 1 to 10, how about I try it from A to Z? They think of different ways to approach different problems or approach training, and they train it in a very different way. They love the game. They love to think about how can we adapt this to make this better, more efficient, without being a detriment to us. So they kind of, that's what they kind of think about, and that's what makes them so different. Yes, and he goes, and the thing is with them, even if they fail or they get ostracized or they get kicked out or something, whether they're right, whether they're wrong, even if they take something that is very highly regarded by the team and go, I don't think that's a good thing, they're the kind of people who just they can't sit still. They have to have a crack at it. They have to try it. Otherwise, it builds up, it irritates them, it annoys them. And they're the type of people who just want to keep running no matter what. They just want to keep going, keep playing. That's what what he feels a genius is. Yes, there's going to be a lot of people who are going to make you go wow and all that kind of jazz. But you have to keep thinking that it's a talent just to be able to keep constantly charging in. That is a talent in itself. And being called a genius isn't exactly an insult. He goes, but the thing that they were good from the get-go is basically to say, dude, I can't beat this guy. I'm just going to give up. And he goes, I think that's really rude because they've put all this effort in to beat you. The least you can do is fight them back. Give it your all and take it back. If they beat you, fine. They beat you. Whoop-de-doo. Doesn't matter. But go in with the intensity to actually fight, to beat them. That's going to be more exciting for them than a team that just gives up. And while this is going on, we actually have a pretty long rally going on. And then we got Kageyama just flicking the ball back, and Hinata literally throwing a foot out and saving him. And this is where I actually like this chapter. This is the good part of the chapter. Because you got Kageyama, go on, complain. And Hinata's like, complain? Why? Right? Because give me the next one too. And I think that's where Kageyama realizes, wait, everyone thought Kageyama had nothing left to fear. But it's not only your opponents who drive you to your limits. Hinata's pushing Kageyama further, saying, I want more. Give me more. Alright? So it's little things like that Kageyama's starting to notice, like, oh shit, I can't just be worrying about these guys. These guys on my team, they want more. They expect my best no matter what. He wants more. And you got Hinata, he's like, yeah, give me one more. Let's go. Give me the next one as well. Let's do this. Alright? And then we go, either it's low or short or too close to the net. As long as the setter has given their utmost, I'll take it all. And he actually gets a little bit of respect from Atsumu, which is a big thing because Atsumu has actually given a lot of respect these last couple of chapters to Kageyama and now Hinata. These are big moments, right? Because when we first started, he didn't respect these guys at all. If anything, he thought they were complete fucking idiots. He called Kageyama a goody two-shoes and Hinata was just this little pipsqueak, right? Now, getting to the end of the match, Atsumu's like, damn, where is this goody two-shoes? He said that last week in last week's chapter. Now he goes, I'm deeply moved, Shoyoko. That's showing that he now has respect for these guys. He respects these guys. He sees them on the same level as him. We also get a little bit of development from Mia Atsumu because apparently there were times where Atsumu's focus just kind of snaps. But today, this is coming from Suna, saying, I feel like his precision has been on the rise. It's been getting better as the game goes on. So it's like he's not backing down as well. So he's giving it 100% as well. And then we get to that final last page, and it's the scores are equal. It's not a match point to anyone. And it's like, basically we got the captain of Inazaki goes, though I still think that monsters truly exist. He goes, and then the last thing we get from him, he goes, I'm like a mortal who stumbled upon a monster's banquet. Lucky me. And everyone's like, huh? What? What's going on? A monster's banquet? And then we get the actual realization. It's Miya Atsumi's serve. Right? The one serve that has been troubling Karasuno all match. It's his serve. And then we got Daichi Tanaka Nishinoya for our back line, I believe, saying, we've got no other way but to get through this. Bring it on. And then we're also talking about the rotation system in a game of volleyball. It brings hope and despair in alternating spells. Silence as an imminent threat. Miya Atsumu serve. Alright? And that's where our chapter ends. And honestly, guys, it's a damn good chapter. This is an absolute solid chapter. And a chapter that we've needed in Haikyuu for quite some time. And I'm really glad that it's coming out now. It built up the drama. It's built up the hype. It built up the intensity. It has a lot of great things in this chapter. And even reading it back for the second time and then reading it through for the third time, it still has that hype and that dramatic feel. And it's like, oh, I can't wait to see this animated now, because if they do just as good a job with their animation, dude, this is going to be one of the best episodes of Haikyuu ever. Like, 100%. Hands down, this was an absolute brilliant chapter. We had a lot of things. We had Atsumu giving respect to Hinata. We had Kageyama literally pinch serving, getting Karasuno out of a match point, then getting them a match point. And it's just back and forth, back and forth. Two teams who are now seemingly on an even playing field, where originally when we start, Inarizaki were like up here, Karasuno were down here. They weren't expected to win at all. Inarizaki went to just sweep through them. We're now, all right, it's even. Everyone's tired. It comes down to the setters and the spikers making the plays when they need to be made. And now every play is crucial. And now we've got probably for Karasuno the worst case scenario in Miya Atsumu serving. How is Karasuno going to deal with it? That's the question that we need to find out. That's what we need to figure out. And obviously we will find out next week. Anyway, guys, that is all for me. As always, let me know in the comment section below. Oh, I should probably give this a score. So overall, guys, for this chapter, the art was solid. Progression, not a ton of progression, but it made up for a lot of other things. Information, the commentary, all that kind of stuff. It made up with all that. So I'm happy with that. That's why this week, guys, I'm giving Haikyuu chapter 286 4.5 stars. Brilliant chapter. Absolutely love it. The hype, the drama, the intensity, it is all there. Super happy with it. Can't wait for next week. Let's get into it. That's all for me, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, smash that thumbs up. It will be greatly appreciated. And of course, hit that thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, and of course, hit that little bell. It will tell you whenever I've uploaded a video. And as always, guys, I'm Freno1. You guys are awesome. And I'll catch you guys with another live reaction and review. Peace.